Hey guys, so it's 2:04 in the morning on the 28th day of April CampNaNo prep, and I'm working on Pittman's Legend. I just finished chapter 66, and now I'm slowly getting ready to work on chapter 67. I just have to figure out what date I want it to take place on. But I am going to show you one of the reasons that this book has taken so long to write, and why the timeline is so extensive, and why I keep adding things to it. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you a couple things. So basically, and I think I've mentioned this before, but I can't remember 100%, the events in Jamal's book are based off of real-life events. Because my book is set in our universe, just slightly, the names are different, basically. So, like, this would have this guy's last name, but not his first name. The Lucchese family is a real crime family, but the real Lucchese was Tommy, and mine is Antonio, and his son Alessandro. So I changed the first names, the last names remain the same, and sometimes I change the last names if it's not super important, or if I think it would work better that way. But this event will be the next event that happens in the timeline. So I need to see if I can figure out what day it takes place on, and if not, I just choose the day. But that means that we come over here and we scroll and wow, okay. See, he pops up there. Just 1967 March. This one's an actual history website too. But this is kind of what my life consists of when I'm working on Pittman's Legend. I'm constantly looking up the real crime timeline and then comparing it with mine and then changing names and seeing if it fits or if it doesn't fit or if it's important enough to include or if it's not important enough to include. But that's the basics. So this is pretty much what the next several days is going to consist of, and in hopes that I finish this book. But if I accomplish anything else super exciting or great, I will fill you guys in and keep you updated. Alrighty, it's 5:28 in the morning, and I've only written about 1,500 words or so. Broke 82,000 words overall, though. But I think I'm going to turn in for bed a little earlier than I have been recently. I think staying up past 8 wore me out yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off and unplug everything and then wash my coffee cup out and go to bed. And then I will come back to this in the later morning, afternoon sometime, and hope for the best. Alrighty. So it's a little after 5:30 p.m. and I'm finally starting on the ebook formatting of the chase, and this will take me a while since the chase is longer than book 1, but I think it's shorter than book 2, so it shouldn't take forever. But once I finish this and upload it to Kindle, I will then go back through CreateSpace and approve the proof for the paperback version, and then I will get back to work on Pittman's Legend. So I'm a little over 10 minutes into the ebook formatting here. And I just found out that on the paperback edition that I uploaded to CreateSpace, there's one paragraph where instead of the first line just being indented, the entire paragraph is indented, so it's a hanging paragraph. And I have to fix that. So I've fixed it currently, and I'm going to watch very carefully and hope that that doesn't happen again. But either way, I have to re-upload this file to CreateSpace for the paperback, no matter what. So after I finish the ebook formatting, I will be doing that. It's 6:13. All of the formatting is done. I'm re-uploading it to CreateSpace, and then I will head over to Amazon to put it onto Kindle. And then both of them will be done 5 or so days. More than that because of the weekend. But super thrilling stuff. I'm gonna run through this really quick and then head over to Amazon. Someday I will have a series that goes through how I actually do this. It just won't be until I self-publish Cut to the Kill, because I am doing a step-by-step series on that so that you guys can see a beginning to end process on how I write and self-publish a book. and I think that might be helpful to anyone who eventually wants to do that. But that will be a while. So, I'm gonna do all this thrilling stuff first. Alrighty, so it's 10:06 p.m. and I just wrote a rough draft prologue for Man of Darkness. It's pretty short, but most of my prologues are, unless they're for the Bo Austin series. But this is just a rough draft, and it will pretty much be entirely rewritten for NaNoWriMo, but it does give me a place to start. So, I think that I'm probably going to take a break for the rest of the night. Maybe read a little bit, or see if I can't write a synopsis or a rough draft chapter for another one of my books. And then I will see you guys tomorrow.